Wall angels, let's go over it. So the importance of this exercise is to get you to build muscles in between your shoulder blades, specifically the rhomboids and the middle and lower trap fibers. This becomes very weak on people who sit a lot, and we're really not inclined to use this unless we actively, intentionally try to use it. So if these become weak, this is going to cause rounded shoulders forward and forward head posture. And so if you see that upper crossed syndrome, I'm exaggerating it, but a lot of people come in with issues because this is lingering, and it does require some homework on top of the adjustments. So we want to adjust you for the posture, we want to take the pressure off the nerves, but you need to activate those muscles. So the way that we do this is the exercise called wall angels. What I do is I put my heels about 12 inches or a foot away from the baseboard of the wall. And then what I'm going to do is, if you look from the side, naturally I have that curve in my low back, and the shirt's not form-fitting, but I can slide my hand behind my back right here because that natural curve. I want you to flatten it out by tucking the pelvis underneath you like this. So it makes you engage your core a little bit, all right? And so from here, you should not be able to put the hand behind the back anymore. So you're actually engaging your core to flatten your back up against the wall. Okay, but my shoulders are still forward. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten my shoulder blades up against the wall, and then my shoulder joints up against the wall. So both the blades and the shoulders themselves need to touch. If you can't get there, then that's where you start with this. So you're here, you want to keep the back on the wall. A lot of you guys are going to try to put the shoulders back, and your back is going to come off the wall. So that's a red flag. That means you need to focus on keeping the back flat up against the wall and squeezing the shoulders back, and get those repetitions right there until you can finally get the shoulders up against the wall. Once you're there, the next thing you're going to do is hold this anatomical position right here. I'm going to tuck my chin down just a little bit and push my head up against the wall. So I'm actually applying pressure with my head up against the wall with my chin in the tucked position, okay? And I'm already feeling my back come off the wall. So you'll notice that. Try to maintain all points of contact. So heels are about a foot away from the wall, pelvis is tucked underneath, abs or the core is engaged to keep the back flat up against the wall, shoulder blades and shoulders up against the wall, chin tucked, applying pressure with the back of my head up against the wall. Now, if the reason they call it wall angel is because the full form of this exercise is where you go from bottom all the way up to top without losing any points of contact. And that's about as perfect as I can get it, but I'm not quite there yet. I've been working on this a while, but I'm not quite there yet. The modified version of that, if you're pretty close, is to get all the points of contact, bring the arms up here, keep the back, shoulders, and everything flat up against the wall, chin tucked, pressing against the wall, and go up and down and just get these pulsing repetitions here, like this, right? And then eventually you'll get to the point where you can go from bottom all the way to top without losing any points of contact. So I can feel my back coming off just a little bit right in the middle. That means I need to work on that. You should feel this burning and squeezing all between your shoulder blades, and if you need an adjustment, it'll probably feel stuck when you get to a certain point. So make sure you get adjusted first, but when you get home, the Wall Angels is going to help you to reduce the forward head posture, the rounded shoulders, and prevent you from always getting subluxated over and over and over again.